Let's do another example. Let's sketch the graph of y is equal to -2, 3 to the power of x plus 6. Our step one, we quickly can see that we've got an upward shift of 6 units. We've got a negative a and a value for b that is greater than 1. So we need to apply those valid rules. We see that q shifts upwards by 6 units. So the graph is pointing downwards, but it shifts upwards by 6 units. So let's do our step 2. We do our y-intercept first and then our x-intercept next. We're used to having no x-intercept, but in this case we'll see what happens. So we say x is equal to 0, we sub it in, we say 3 to the 0 plus 6. Anything to the power of 0 is 1, so you have -2 plus 6. So your y value is 4 when your x value is 0. There's your first point. And as I've said, we're used to having no x-intercept for exponential curves. But we'll look into this now. Let's do step 3. Let's do our asymptotes. We have y is equal to 6, as we can pull it directly from the equation. Step 4, let's do our function. Let's graph it out. Okay, we know that y needs to be 6 units upwards, so let's put 6 in there. We name it, y is equal to 6. We then realize that, hey, hang on, this is a downward pointing exponential curve, so we should have actually done our x-intercept. So let's do our x-intercept, where y is equal to 0. We say y is equal to -2 times 3 to the x plus 6. We make y equal to 0. And we fill out the rest of the equation. We then move 6 across to the left-hand side, making sure to change the sign from positive to negative. And write out the right-hand side as -2 times 3 to the power of x. We cancel the negative signs on each side by dividing by -1 on each side. We then divide both sides by 2. We have 6 over 2 is equal to 3 to the power of x. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then on the right-hand side, we have 3 to the power of x. I'm just showing you your steps. So 6 divided by 2 over there gives you 3 over 1, or 3 to the power of 1. So we say 3 to the power of 1 is equal to 3 to the power of x. We can drop our bases because they're the same, and we say 1 is equal to x. So therefore, our x-intercept is 1 and 0. Let's include that in our graph over here. We plug it in, and we can draw our function. Starting from the left, we go downwards. And we draw it off.